Hey, it's Soul, and it's time to fill you in on what is up this week in Warcraft. Do us a favor and like the video, subscribe for more content, and drop by our stream. Coffee with Soul happens Tuesdays to Thursdays, starting at 8:30 a.m. Pacific. It's the last week of Season 4, and maybe the last week of Shadowlands as we know it. At any point this week, an official announcement could come heralding the 10.0 pre-expansion patch launch date, or a delay. Let's mentally prepare ourselves for a crushing disappointment, alright? Whatever the case though, Season 4 will end after this week, making this your last chance to achieve Gladiator status and to push towards obtaining that Shrouded Hero achievement as a top Mythic Plus running dungeon person. Time Walking is back, this time Cataclysm is on the menu, with a round of dungeons and the Firelands raid to entertain you. Your best use of this event is going to be for leveling though. The Winds of Wisdom buff is still active, giving you that 50% experience boost, and it might go away after this week if this is in fact the last week of patch 9.2.7. If you got level 50 characters and a few hours to kill, you're going to get some very potent experience boosts, and that'll get you ready for the pre-patch where you'll be able to get some potent catch-up gear and transmog. Hallow's End begins this week. It's the one where you still don't get the Headless Horseman's mount, but I'm cheering for you from atop my mighty steed. Here's a chance to get a bit more catch-up gear, cosmetics, and just more to mess around with as we wrap up this expansion. The holiday goes on until the end of the month, but don't procrastinate too much. Shadowpan Showdown is this week's brawl where the game gives tanks their time in the sun. Seeing this and the similar event in Ashran makes me think of the still untapped potential with War Mode. Events like these or a spontaneous escort quest would be really cool things that could happen in the outdoor world for a bit of fun. The fated raid this week is Sepulchre of the First Ones, guest starring Antros, the world boss. Be sure to keep an eye on your progress to see where you're at with the normal, heroic, or mythic fated achievements. There's still over a month left to finish them, and it's guesstimated that the fated raid stuff is going to happen across all three raids like forever until the end of time. But it's hard to predict how the pre-patch will alter player behavior. Maybe people will be interested in raiding to give evokers and the class changes a solid field test. Maybe the raids will be way easier because of the announced nerfs, thanks to tier sets being disabled, and the nerfs are way stronger than anticipated. Then again, maybe not, and the raids could be even more difficult and turn people away. So I guess I'm just saying to keep these things in mind when considering how to spend this week. Over in Mythic Plus World, the affixes are Fortified, Spiteful, and Necrotic. Yeah, way to end the season, Blizz. Unlike raids, we didn't get word that keys would feel any easier after the patch when tier sets no longer work. On the other hand though, the new talent trees will give us a whole new approach to each pull, each encounter, and well, each dungeon altogether. If you're a Keystone slacker like me, maybe you can skip this week. If you're also paranoid like me, maybe you want to knock out your Keystone Master or Hero achievements this week. Because what's better, what you know or what you don't? Although yeah, I know Spiteful Necrotic hella sucks. The Dragonflight pre-patch is just around the corner, but the launch of Dragonflight isn't coming any sooner. The current state of the beta has some understandably anxious over how Dragonflight is ultimately going to turn out at launch. Work orders are still a no-show, tuning of the new Thundering affix is just underway, raid testing is still going on, and your class is literally broken, while those other classes are totally OP. I'll do my best to inform and leave the dooming to you. Be on the lookout for prep guides and more as we get closer to launch, and it'll help if you were to subscribe to this channel, catch me on stream, and to like this video too. I wish you all a great day, and I'll see you in the next thing. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay breezy.